You're listening to the Orange Power Podcast, a product of Oklahoma State Athletics. Here are your hosts, Jessica Maury and the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Hunziker.
What's up, guys? Orange Power Podcast here with Jessica Maury and Malcolm Rodriguez. I'll be your host today. Take 29.
Welcome into another very special edition of the Orange Power Podcast. As you heard in that intro from Malcolm Rodriguez, he's actually the host, so take it away.
So first question of the day is, Jessica, how are you this morning? Tell me about your daily routine, how you wake up, what you drink this morning, coffee, Let's hear about your morning.
It's a good day. It was a good morning.
Really?
Just got ready like normal, got to sleep in a little bit, which was nice.
Got the bed hair going on, you see that? Bed hair's going crazy right now. Sorry, that's why I got that hat on.
Wow. I thought my hair looked fine.
No, it does look good. Your hair does look good, Jess. You never have a bad hair day.
Wow. Coming in hot early on in the podcast.
Coming in hot. You gotta start off strong in the viewers.
I don't think the coffee that I had earlier has set in yet, so I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Dutch Bros? Did you get Dutch Bros coffee?
No, I made my own coffee at home because I am financially responsible.
Okay. I do Dutch Bros every now and then, twice a week maybe. You got to get the caramelizer.
It is very good.
I love Dutch Bros. Dutch
it is
Bros,
very
hit
good.
me up, man. Sponsor right here. I'll be your guy.
It's a little bit out of my way because I live on the west side of town.
Really?
Over off 51. So
Yeah.
I just never really make it over there.
You got a Starbucks over there.
Yeah. I'll go to Starbucks. I went to Starbucks yesterday for Pro Day.
Starbucks, just too hectic on the, all the coffees and all that. I see all these people getting, can I get a vanilla Zaltiva? I'm like, venti. I'm like, what? I don't even know what half of those things are. And I'm like, can I just get a frappe?
That's why I ordered on the app, so I never have to say it out loud.
For real?
Yeah.
I always see those TikToks where they put it to the com and they're like, here, and just put it out there.
Yeah, I do not. I do it on the app, so I don't have to say any words to them.
That's funny.
Yeah, because I'm like,
People
I don't
be going crazy on that.
Yeah. I'm pretty basic, I feel like, with my coffee order, but
yeah, me too. I can't do black coffee though.
No, me neither. Absolutely
I don't need hair on my chest.
Me neither. But no, I have to do cream. I don't put sugar in though.
I need a little sweetness,
Yeah, I'm big on the French vanilla creamer.
French vanilla. I like that too.
That's the way to go.
Yeah,
that's classic. It's good. Mm-hmm. It's not. I get the sugar free sometimes. I'm trying to be healthy,
yeah.
So it works out.
That's right.
So.
Oh, you want to keep going? Oh, okay. So ask again. So, so how was your pro day experience? I know you kind of looked up like you were, going to an informal or a formal interview. I was like, dang, you dressed up out of everybody. I had dressed up in the black she had the Jordans on. I was like, chill out, Jess. Chill out with the Jordans.
Sometimes I just have to flex occasionally. And Pro Day is a good day to do that.
And I over here got slides on Ephes. I'm still taller than you.
That is true.
And she had the step stool.
And I had the step stool, Step Curry.
Yeah, probably the swaggiest shoes out there. I'll give you that.
Thanks. Those are my favorite. Even Derek Mason, the new defensive coordinator, who's a big shoe guy. I don't know if you know that about him.
And I'll check out his shoe collection.
He is a big shoe guy. He has an ungodly amount of ones. He owns every colorway of ones ever made. You
know who has a lot of shoes?
Who?
Matt Holiday. That dude.
Yes, he does have a good shoe game.
Every time he's working out, with Jamie and them, I'm like, man, this dude's got different pairs of shoes every time I see him.
Which is not surprising.
Yeah, Jordans.
He would be someone.
He'd just be rocking Jordans and doing squatting. And I'm like, bro, you're gonna crease those things. But he's probably got tons of shoes. He
probably has 3 of that exact pair. Exactly. And he has a weightlifting pair, and he's got a going out pair. He's got a baseball practice pair.
I want to see you hit 36, bro. He was giving me crap for not hitting 38. I want to see him hit 36.
I think he'll take you up on that. So
I think he will. He's very competitive.
Yeah.
We've talked about, in his podcast, he's a very competitive guy. So, Matt, I'm challenging you right now. You get 36 or above, I'll take you on a dinner, bud.
So 36 is in reference to the bench reps you did yesterday at the Pro Day. Completely blew everyone away. It was the most reps out of any player, any position at the Combine this year, the most from a linebacker at the Combine since 2006. So this year, the second highest was 32. You just blew that away, and you got 36. It was wild. The weight room was going crazy. Everyone was hyping you up. It was so exciting. So what How were you able to do that?
It's just one of those things, you just train for so long and you just all that adrenaline, being back here in the facilities with the guys, been training with those guys ever since we got to college, so about 5 years. And so just bringing that type of energy, it was, I definitely felt the adrenaline rush and, definitely popped a, rib out doing it. But it was worth it, every bit of it. So, you just can't, you can't just change that and bring that excitement out of nowhere. It's just one of those things, you just build upon brotherhood.
Were you like counting in your mind? Because they're not counting out loud.
Yeah, no, I wasn't counting. I was just going.
You were just going.
I was just going, and I was like, man, I've been under here for a minute. I was like, just keep going. Then I hear, I'm like, just keep going, another one. Then I heard one in the video. It's like, oh, somebody did like a scream. I was like, Brock was like, I think that was your mom. I was like, no way, my mom screamed like that. So I don't know. So just like hearing stuff like that, like
it might have been me. I was hyping everybody up.
Yeah,
I was like,
it might have been
awesome.
you. I was like,
this
who
is awesome.
screamed like that? So it was one of those things. It might have been Coach G.
Yeah.
Come on, man, y'all get you another one. I say, man, Coach G, my dude, bro. So.
Do you credit some of that to Body by Glass?
Oh, obviously. I came in 190, got to like 230, and then weighing 236. I didn't gain too much at Exos, but just different type of training. But Glass is one that built the foundation for me, and so that's my dude. And like I said, I got his number, and that's Hoss Daddy right there.
Was it cool getting to like rep out like that 36 in front of someone that's been training you for this long and someone you want to impress?
He's been in the business for so long, and just kind of seeing. You seen me do that many reps. He's like, yeah, it's one of those things where he's like, yep. That's one of those things like he gets happy and excited for the guys, and I think because I heard him in the video too. He's like, yep, keep going.
Oh, I love that.
And like now looking back, I'm like, man, like let's go. Like it kind of hyped me up just watching the video.
Yeah.
So
you think you could go back and just knock out 38?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so when I first started, I kind of like got unbalanced a little bit, and the weight started moving. So definitely get 38, 39.
I think the record is like close to that. I don't know.
I think 38. So I think there's an Arizona guy, fullback, got like 38 or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's every bit of 250, 260.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's crazy.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
That's wild. I don't know.
But I was happy with it, so.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
And you did pretty well at everything else. The 39.5 vert, a 10 broad jump. Is that what you were looking for in those?
39.5 was pretty good broad jump.
Okay.
I was jumping about 40 at that.
You mean vert?
Vert,
yeah.
Oh, my bad. 40, yeah. 40,
Could you imagine 40 broad jump?
40 broad jump? I'm in the wrong sport. No, but yeah, 40 vert, but 39.5 was good enough for, combine. Then, the broad jump, I was a little short. I was getting about 10.5 at the Arizona and Exos, so some of those things where I was happy just to get a 10. So it's one of those things you just gotta keep competing.
So at Exos, they just trained you really on the technique and fundamentals for pro
really
day.
The fundamental, pro day. No, we did combine stuff too.
Combine stuff, okay.
We do 40 bench. I mean, we didn't really bench. We didn't bench at the combine, so I didn't have to really train for that. So I knew pro day bench was coming up. So, but really just the 40. That was my main focus, was the 40, and obviously the shuttle and the L cone.
So was it like just relief when you got done, especially in the weight room? Like you knew you had to go back out, but you knew you didn't have to run the 40, which had to be a little bit less nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But just when you were done in the weight room, you're like, okay.
No more bench. I don't have to go crazy on bench. And Eamon was telling me about that. So he's like, now you can just relax and you don't have to throw up the bodybuilder weights. I'm like, dude, if I go back home and my older brother, Roman, that's all we do. So I gotta make sure I got chill back home.
Yeah.
He's gonna be trying to compete with me. Because I asked him yesterday, I said, hey, when's the last time you did 225? He said, maybe like 5-6 years ago. He was like 250. He's like, yeah, I got about like 42 or something like that. I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
So he's cutting right now. So he's about 215, 210.
And he owns a gym, right?
No, he don't own a gym.
Oh,
not yet.
He works at a gym.
He works out.
Works out, yeah.
He's ambassador for these brands and all that.
Okay,
so
cool.
He's got a couple ambassadors.
That's
there,
awesome.
So he's good. He's doing good.
You guys, it's a strong
we're gonna
family.
Open up strong family.
It's a strong family.
Very strong. Younger brothers coming up.
Yeah, I
Cowboy
saw.
football. Mike Gundy, Duffy, Hammer. Watch out, another diamond in the rough.
I saw your family yesterday, and I just cannot get over how much y'all all look so much alike.
I know.
You look. I mean, they could walk in here, and I'd be like, "You're related to Malcolm." Like.
Well, they say my younger brother looks like a cross between both of us.
Yeah.
Then me and Roman look alike.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, how's that work out? Like,
yeah.
How do we? So,
y'all all look. I was like, okay.
No, the genetics are definitely strong in the family. And my nephew, oh my gosh. If I would show you a picture of my nephew and my older brother, you're like, those are twins. So it's funny.
You mentioned Amon. You're talking about former Oklahoma State linebacker, current Los Angeles Chargers linebacker, Amon Ogbongbemika. What have you been keeping up with him? You mentioned you went to dinner with him.
Yep.
So, what's it like keeping up with him now that he's in the league?
It's awesome, man. He's living life, living it up in LA. He tells me how expensive and them taxes are, but I'm like, yeah, I know how it is. Actually, I don't know how it is yet, but I'll find out, I'm sure. So, no, he's loving it, man. He's having a good time. He's, traveling off season, obviously. You get to see all these new things. So, like I said, he's in Miami right now with Devin, and so they're having a good time. But he's just telling me about the process and, how, Devin and I, we killed it at the pro day and all that. And so he said, when you get in the league, just play ball, man. He said, when it comes down to it, you just got to have fun, just play ball.
What did you think about your bench time? Or your bench reps?
My bench time was slow.
Your bench reps.
10 minutes. That's bad. No, he was impressed. He was like 36. So I was like, yeah, but watch out, I'm still strong. So no, he was happy for me. He said, we balled out and we looked good out there. So it was cool coming from him.
I mean, I feel like looking at Amon's success, looking at your success that you're fixing to have, and Devin as well, it was kind of. People might be talking about Oklahoma State linebackers.
Exactly. Like I said, we're all, we grew up together, we played along each other for like a couple years. So like I said, when it was me and Amon out there, Devin was in the mix too. So we've always had good, talented linebackers. And so I'm just happy to be, playing beside those guys.
What do you think about the up-and-coming linebackers for Oklahoma State?
They're ballers. No. They're going to do good.
Yeah.
New system. I heard they're having fun in a new system. And they've been telling me, hey, man, the system. I like the system. It's easy. We just run out there and have fun, make plays. I'm like, at the end of the day, that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy for them. Can't wait to see how they do this next year.
What have you heard from scouts about your game that they really like?
My game?
Yeah.
I'm always around the ball.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things, you just have an instinct, and that's the big thing in the league. You're always around the ball, you're always going to make plays. So, just having a hard nose, just being around the ball.
Yeah. And you're very fast.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not fast.
You're pretty fast.
I'm not too bad.
You're pretty fast.
I'm pretty fast.
4.25 or
4.25. Heard it here.
4.52. At the that'd be crazy.
That would that'd be nuts. Oh, sorry, I can't say that. Just checking.
At the combine, a very impressive mark for you. Was that what you were kind of looking for at the combine?
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to get a 4.50, 4.49, but it was all right.
Yeah.
I was hitting those numbers at Exos, so like I said, the combine was a good experience, and it's just one of those things you just got to come show up.
What was it like at the combine? Like, what was the
really?
day-to-day?
It was like, I'm glad the fans were in there, because if there weren't no fans in there, it was like awkward, quiet.
They don't play music or anything?
No
wow.
music. Like, they did like commercial break, then you hear the fans cheer and all that after, you run the 40 because they were quiet.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, there's no music going. It was just like dead silent. Like, you could have heard someone like run. You heard footsteps running.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Yeah. So.
See, I feel like if it were me, which it never would be, but if it were me, I would want like everyone cheering.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I'd be like, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Dun, da.
Yeah. I would want all
I would
of that.
love that.
So,
Like,
yeah,
I would
that would hype me
I would
up.
get hyped.
Yeah.
So, some of those things, I had to bring my, my headphones and, get my own, bring my own energy. Like Mike Gundy says, bring your own energy. So.
Yes. Yeah, I would want people cheering during the 40, I feel like. It was quiet yesterday, too, I felt like.
Yeah, it was. Shoot, I think when Devin was running, I was like, come on, Devin. Like, as he was running, like, everyone was quiet. I'm like, come on, Devin.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Just hearing that encouragement, you just make,
Yeah,
you
I
never
feel
know.
like that's what you
Just
want,
gotta
yeah.
Improve sometimes.
You wanna cheer,
I want to cheer
yeah.
my boys on.
Speaking of Devin, also impressed at
What?
the Pro Day, which is what was expected.
Yep.
Talk around the team here and talk around with you guys leading up to the Pro Day was, watch out for Devin Harper. And how do you feel like he did, and how excited were you to see him? You've seen him work out, you know him, but to see him actually put those numbers up and perform like that, how excited were you?
Oh, I'm happy for the guy. He worked his tail off in Arizona. We were staying together in Arizona, and I was just working out with him the whole time. And I was like, man, this dude he's gonna blow Pro Day up, and that's what he did. Like, he just knocked it out of the ballpark. So
Yeah.
Matt Holliday, that's a baseball reference right there. Little baseball player here was, but no, I'm happy for him. He did what he needed to do. He got him some money. So
Yeah, he did.
I think he's gonna get drafted, and I'm gonna be happy for the guy.
I think so too. I really do think he's got. I know a lot of people weren't really talking about him, but I think that
like
now,
I said, someone's gonna be watching that film now, brother.
yeah,
So he's gonna get that paycheck,
It's
and
gonna be
he's gonna get
awesome.
that call when it comes draft day.
yeah, I'm excited. I think that's gonna be
Exactly.
that's gonna be really cool. Did you feel like you wanted at all at this pro day to run the 40, or were you like, I'm good with my time?
I was good with my time.
Because I kind of saw you. You guys were like all over there. And
Yeah,
and I was like,
well, that was
what
our
is
warm
Malcolm doing?
I thought about it. Honestly, I was like, man, if I just run one and I get a 4.49, I'm good. But my trainer, my agent was like, nah, don't run it.
Yeah.
Like, 4.49, 4.52 is not really a big difference. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's a big difference to me.
I was talking to Brock.
They're like, it's an ego thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it aside.
Yeah.
Just chill out.
I was like, Brock, is he running? And he's like, he looks like it. And I
I
was
know,
like,
right?
Oh, God.
Everyone's looking.
Yeah.
I was like, should I? Devin and Bill's like, oh, come on, man, just run one with us. I'm like, I'm thinking about it. Felt good.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
No. But you did great on the other drills. You did the shuttle and the L cone. Is
Yes.
that what that one is?
Three-cone, L
Three
cone.
cone, L cone. Okay.
Plus
You did 4.10 on the shuttle.
4.0, yeah.
And what was your 3 cone?
7 flat.
7 flat.
Yeah.
Is that what you were looking? Now, to our listeners who might not be super familiar with those times, obviously everyone talks about the 40 times, but what did those drills showcase, and how do you feel like your times were?
So times were good. I was happy with them. Not my best PRs, but they were close. They were
Okay.
pretty close, so it wasn't too far off. But shuttle, lateral quickness. See how fast you can cut and bend and all that. So that I was happy with that. Then L cone, see how far you can bend and kind of turn around a corner and make those little cuts like rushing like the edge. So
Okay.
I was happy with those times.
At the combine, you just ran the 40. Why didn't you do the other drills?
I cannot say what I did. I'm just checking.
Okay.
No,
I was like,
it's
oh,
just
wait.
one of the things I just kind of, hamstring was a little tight, so
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to push anything, so I just got back to exos and kind of did some PT on my hamstring, and I was good. So
that's fine, yeah.
I felt good, and
Yeah.
it all paid off
Yeah.
at Pro Day.
Were there any scouts at Pro Day from specific teams, kind of keeping an eye on? I know I saw the Cowboys scout out there quite a bit.
Cowboys, the Texans, the Chargers, Eamon, watch out, bud. Might be joining
you
up again.
imagine?
If we all joined up with Eamon again, what? That'd be a reunion right there.
That would be amazing.
But he's always coming, come on to Cali. I'm like, Eamon, that's not a cheap flight. We're a
No.
cheap, I'm
No.
like, nah.
I even might be needing a roommate. He
I
might
know.
be like, you have an extra
He
room?
was telling me how much rent was yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I could not imagine.
So,
but
yeah.
the Cowboys, the Texans, the Cowboys scouts spent a lot of time with you and Devin, and I know Devin has a visit with them coming
Yep.
up. So is that kind of cool to have, a specific scout? He was doing all your drills.
He was telling us, what drills we were going to do and all that, and he was pretty cool. I talked to him at the combine, so I was like, hey, familiar face. So it was one of those things where, he was just smooth and just he was relaxing here
That's
yesterday,
awesome.
so.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So now Pro Day is out of the way. So what do you do next?
Bodybuild. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm going to keep it lean.
Yeah.
Probably stay down here, work out a little bit, then just, like I said, stay in shape, get in football shape. So that'd be first on the list. And obviously, teams, I got to talk to the Ravens on Monday. So, hopefully, I'll get a lot of Zoom calls in, talk a little bit about ball and all that. So
What do they ask you on these Zoom calls?
they ask me, what's 2 + 2? That's 4. Pass right there. I'm just checking.
And then you get
No,
drafted.
exactly. Drafted. You can do that one. You're good.
First round.
No, so they just talk about special teams. Their punt coverages, stuff like that. And they go into like what type of defense we ran here, like what was our favorite call and stuff like that, and what the D line did, what the linebackers did, what calls we did with the safeties. What are you looking at? What's your keys? So just linebacker stuff like that. He said, why'd you make this decision technique wise? So just a lot. A lot goes into it. Not just it's just football. No, it's a lot more into just football. So we just get into the specific details like that.
Did they ask you about like your wrestling background and stuff?
Oh, all the time. Who was it? I think the coach Donovan from the Tampa Bay. He was like, "Man, I used to roll around too. You might have to, roll a couple rounds." I was like, "I don't know if you want that, coach." That's like second nature. Ever since I was 5, I don't know, but no, they always bring it up, and they like the wrestling aspect of my game.
Did they ask you anything like random?
Random?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
They're like, well, man, I just always bring up the photography thing. They're like, photography? I'm like, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I just tell them, I just got, fell in love with photography, so
Yeah.
it was good.
I'm taking a 5% credit for that, but
Yeah. Photography, hook me up right here. I got the deals.
I feel like you know, they're always looking for extra content. Teams are always looking for extra content.
Exactly.
Give you a camera, put you out there.
Exactly.
I think, you know,
Make a little extra money.
Yeah,
You know,
I
just
think that
money
would
on
be
the
fun.
side.
Yeah.
So that would be fun.
I think that would be a good time.
I can do it.
Yeah, I'm confident that you're able to do that.
Yeah, me too. I got the good angles. Hey, I was top 3 in my class, photography class.
That's awesome,
I
yeah.
ended up
Yeah.
I should bring the buffalo.
Yeah.
I never brought the buffalo picture.
Yeah, I have not seen it, and I want to see
I'll have
it.
to send you a picture.
Yeah.
I have it. All right,
Yeah.
don't worry.
'Cause I
We're
wanna
gonna
see
throw
it.
that picture out there.
Yeah, I want to see
This
it
is
for
the
sure.
picture Malcolm got top 3 in his
Yes.
class.
That's awesome.
In black and white, I just did a good job. Like I said, I just got the eye and the angles.
Yes,
I'll tell you.
and I love the pride that you feel for this photo. Like,
Exactly.
It's just like you
It's
really
just,
enjoy
you
it.
know, my buddy Bobby, you know, he was giving me crap, man. I got the best photo, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, well, I was waiting for him to say top 3, and I was like, watch this, I'm going to sneak up there. Because I just knew, I just had an eye. And
Yeah.
you know, my professor, completely unbiased, okay?
Yep.
I just want to put that out there, unbiased. And he was like, he said, you know what? I really like this photo. He said, you know, to some people, it looks like a bison, but it's not. It's a black and white. You know, he could have kept it in color, but he put it in black and white and put an angle, and I like it.
Yeah.
It was up close. You can see the texture in the bison.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw that picture out there. Don't
Yes.
worry, viewers. We're getting it out there.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it. So, after your pro day, you had a few coaches here that aren't football coaches reach out to you, some people you keep in contact with that wish you success. And we were talking about before we started recording, but it just shows the family that Oklahoma State Athletics is, and Oklahoma State University in general. So who reached out to you, and, you know, who have you kind of been keeping in contact with?
Yeah, I mean, really just like, you know, Coach Boynton, you know, guys like that, Kenny Gajewski, the softball coach, I mean, Marlon, I mean, you name it. I mean, I just made a lot of friends here. I mean, I've been here for 5 years, and that's why, that was the main reason I came here, just the atmosphere, the culture. You know, everyone's friendly and a family vibe. So I just, one of those things, I just connected. Brett Pennington, you know, Cindy Pennington's dad, he texted me yesterday. Then Kenny Tuck. So just guys like that, you stay in contact, and you just, you know, seeing them, you see my success and them thanking me, it meant a lot.
Yeah, and you had Matt Holliday out there cheering you on.
Matt Holliday, you know, giving me crap on the bench. Hey, I'm serious about that challenge. We're going to challenge. So, yeah, just guys like that. And, you know, Victor Romero, those guys, you know, just congratulate me. So I was happy. So,
Even the Shrums.
Even the
President Casey Shrum and her
Casey
husband
and Darren, yeah. So, you know, Darren was there, too. He was giving me crap. He said, I don't think I could hit 38, too. Because he's working out, man.
He
The dude's
is.
a
I see
tank.
it.
Dude's a tank. But I got you on leg day, Darren. We can do legs. I don't know but, you know, I love him to death. So, you know, it's one of those things I got to go out and get some dinner with them sometime before I leave.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really think that shows just how special playing here at Oklahoma State is.
Oklahoma State, you just build connections like that, and that's connections you have for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for sure. So, what are you going to miss the most?
The most?
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah.
Obviously, the people, you know.
Yeah.
Being back, seeing Brock. I haven't seen Brock in 3 months, and that's like a brother for me.
Yeah.
So I've seen him. Then, obviously, seeing the coaches and the guys at Pro Day, it was awesome. You know, we all didn't train together like, you know, Devin and Pill and I did. So
Yeah.
one of those things, just seeing those guys and seeing them just, you know, do what they love. And just
Yeah.
going out there and just competing. So it was good to see those people. Then, obviously, family came down. Family's a big part of my life. And, you know, they came down, and we had to travel a little pack. And, you
Yeah.
know, Brock's like, man, look at all the Mexicans. I'm like, man, I love them. I'm proud to be a Mexican. So it's one of those things, you know, just the people.
Yeah.
That's the things in Oklahoma, man.
Yeah, definitely. So speaking of Arizona, so earlier we had Devin Harper, Colby Harvell-Peel, and Tay Martin on the podcast. Tay trained on his own in Florida.
It's quite the group.
But the three of y'all, Devin Harper, you, and Colby, all trained in Arizona. Now, Devin threw this out on the podcast, on the Orange Power podcast. He said that you guys didn't, or Colby threw it out, that you guys didn't hang out with him at all.
He's a liar. Every time we call him, he'll be like, man, I'm in bed. What's up? Like, dude, we're going to get sushi. He said, sushi again?
He did say
Little does he know, he loves sushi. All right? He just got to try new things. And
Yeah.
he said, I guess we go sushi.
He
Then
said he did go to sushi with you guys, but he wasn't
Yes.
invited to the go-karts, and he wasn't invited to whatever. You guys did a lot of things. But
Yeah. I mean, we went to, you know, softball. He didn't want to go to softball because, you know, OSU played in Tempe.
yeah,
and
yeah,
so
you did go see OSU baseball and softball.
Yeah, exactly. Baseball and softball. So I was happy, like I said, you know, just building those connections.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we invited him. He's like, man, I'm chilling at the house. And his workout time for Exos was later. It's like 4
okay,
o'clock. So,
okay.
like, when we were doing that, like the softball and the baseball
Yeah.
is around that time. So I was like, he's not going to make it.
What was it like for you? You literally went from winning Fiesta Bowl defensive MVP to just staying in Arizona for 3 months.
It was awesome. It was a smooth transition. I was happy, I was happy just to stay down there. My parents brought most of my stuff up there, a little too much stuff, so I had to ship it all back. But no, I was happy and thankful that, they got to come see me at my last game. And, but yeah, it was a smooth transition. I loved it, Arizona.
You just got to stay. So did you?
And Matt was telling me, Matt Holiday, he was like, man, he said, I lived there. He said, I love that place. He said, I was like, okay, now I was getting the vibe. I was like, yeah, maybe I like it, maybe I won't. Love the place. I was like, okay, I can see what you're talking about. The weather, nice. It rained like once for like a couple hours.
I feel like in the summer, like the July when it's like 150 degrees or whatever, something ridiculous. That might be tough.
That's why you get a pool.
Yeah, that one might be a little tough. But yeah, I mean, I was only out there for a few days with the bowl game, but that was,
we enjoyed our time.
Awesome.
We lived it up to the fullest. And
it's a fun area.
We'll have to go back for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun area. Was that kind of like, you had did you just overpack
I just overpacked. I was overthinking, I was like, man, I'm going to need this. What if I need this? I didn't even wear half the clothes I brought.
Yeah, that's how it always goes.
We got clothes and I bought more clothes and Lululemon. I mean, I was like.
Oh, we bougie now.
No, we're not bougie. We got the discount code.
Oh, okay.
Sweat collection. Give me a deal, Lulu.
Also me.
Yes, give us some deals here.
The Orange Power Podcast.
We'll work with you.
Sponsored by Lululemon. That would be great.
Lululemon. But no, like I said, I had a fun time, and like I said, we had a good time.
Yeah, it seemed like fun. It seemed like now Colby called out the sushi, saying like he's used to like sushi that's fried or like what he said everything you ate was just dead.
Well, okay, I have the rainbow roll.
That's a normal roll.
That's a normal roll.
Yeah,
right?
That's a normal roll. He said it was getting exotic, like it was getting crazy.
There wasn't no octopus like squirming around. Pill did have one that ordered. No, that was Devin. Devin ordered an octopus, like a puff ball with the octopus in it, and you could just taste the texture. I was like, nope, I'm good. I was like, I can't do it. I said, I'll do the raw, like the raw salmon, the yellowtail, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a normal thing.
And I put like the wasabi and the soy sauce.
Oh, I can't do the wasabi.
I like a little kick. I like the spicy.
Spicy.
So I like that. So, like Pill was like, okay. So Pill, he would try some of the raw stuff. He kind of eased his way into it. So like I say, he's going to start liking sushi.
Yeah, sushi's good.
Yeah, I had miso. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Miso's not bad.
Yeah, sushi's good. I don't eat it enough, I feel like.
I think I eat it like once a week.
Yeah. You eat it a lot out there, though.
Once a week, like every Sunday. So sushi. So we Dad would be like, let's go.
I love that.
But there was tons of like other places we went to. Like Culinary Dropout was another.
I love Culinary Dropout.
You like that?
Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like
yes.
It was like we went at night. It was like vibes were good.
Yes.
Music.
I'm a big fan. There's one in the Domain down in Austin.
For real?
And I used to go there all the time when I lived in Waco.
Looks like we're going to Austin.
It was a
good time though.
Love Culinary Dropout.
Yeah.
It's just good. Yeah, like you said, good vibes.
Good
there's
vibes,
outside, inside. The dessert.
Nope.
You didn't have. He's trying to be healthy.
Diet.
Yeah.
We're trying to lean up the body mass
Wow.
here.
Well, I'm not, and I eat the dessert, and it's very good.
But
You're missing out.
We did have a cheat meal every now and then.
Okay.
So we get a couple cookies. We had to try some new cookies. Devin's a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Devin, I'm telling you. We'd be driving. He's like, oh, is that a cookie place? Skirt. I'm like, hey, Devin. He's like, no, you don't have to get anything. He said, I just want to try a cookie place. I'm like, all right, let's try it. And
Did you get cookies?
Yeah, I got cookies.
You can't go to a cookie place and not get cookies.
Exactly. I got to try it.
Yeah.
So, he going to try it? Well, I'm going to try it. So it was, like I said, we kind of experienced the whole Arizona.
Yeah.
Not the hiking part. Trying to save our legs here. I wanted the hiking, but I was like, that's a lot on the legs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I thought about that. I wanted to do that whenever I was down there.
Maybe when I go back, I'll do some hiking.
Yeah, because they have good,
They have good, yeah.
I just didn't realize, I guess just because I'm so unfamiliar, I'd only been to Arizona one other time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for, skateboarding when I was, 15.
You're a skateboarder?
Yes.
Oh,
But I
Tony Hawk over here. Watch out, y'all.
I went over there, and that was the only time that I've been. I just don't remember all the mountains. There's lots of mountains.
Lots of mountains, and when at night, it gets cold because it's the desert.
Yes.
It's a different cold from Oklahoma. It's just cold.
And there's animals that wander around, and just it's just out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We went to go shoot with Micro's Iowa State linebacker. We got real close with him. Me and Devin did, and his buddy Joey, and we get to go shoot, and we were on a Can-Am or whatever, those little buggies, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Those things go fast, and we went up this hill. And I was like, dude, there's no way we're making it up his hill going down. And I was like, we're good. But he knew how to drive that thing. But we had a fun time. So actually, the guy that plays Rip off of Yellowstone, Hauser, lives 2 houses down from the guy.
Did you meet him?
No, I wanted to.
Oh my gosh!
I was like,
I
need
just waited outside
I was
the house.
fanboying. I was
yes, I
want to meet
too.
this guy.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, he's got a big old ranch right here down the road. I'm like, I want to go.
Yes, I would have done the exact same.
I was like, I want to go.
I would have just like casually driven like that thing like back and forth. Just
See if
like
he's in there?
till he's coming out.
Yeah. Hey, just seen you. You know, not stalking you or anything, but just wanted to get a picture.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. He told me that. I was like,
That's
man.
wild.
So yeah, everyone goes to Arizona.
Yeah.
So.
Our kicker, Tanner Brown, his dad is a stunt double on Yellowstone.
That's what I heard. I did hear that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
So, and there'd be times where, like, you could really know that it was him. And I'm like, oh, yeah, because he'll be like, oh, it was this scene. And then I'll go back and watch it. And I'm like, oh, that's Tanner's dad.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. He's like, yeah, Tim McGraw's character murdered me like 2 episodes ago. And I was
So
like,
what does
oh.
one look like in the
that's cool.
industry of film?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a stunt double.
Yeah, that would be fun. That after football.
After football.
After football, you could be a stunt double, I feel like.
Yeah, I can do that.
I have no idea
I
what
can
goes
do the
into it.
acting.
Yeah.
I can do the acting part. I'm a good actor.
Oh, okay.
You see that face? I just
Was that a Yellowstone accent you tried to like throw? I'm a good actor.
no.
No.
It's just a serious face. Just having fun. We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Here. We're just talking.
We're just chilling. But yeah, I feel like the stunt double, I don't
You can't do it?
know.
I heard they be breaking legs and stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know what I don't know what like I know he said that he has to only be on like when he's on an episode, then they have to wait a couple episodes to put him on again because like there's fans out there that can like see that.
Yeah.
Be like, didn't that guy get murdered by a different guy like
Yeah.
3 episodes
Trying to
ago and now
blend
he's
him
back?
in,
Yeah.
Trying to blend in, yeah.
So I thought that was, so I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'd be
he
cool.
got one of the, well, it's not gonna spoil anything,
that
but
out. Cut it out.
Tim McGraw's character like literally murdered him, and I was like, man, that's kind of cool. How is Tim McGraw also like? Tell Rip I say hi. Like
Yeah.
what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell her what's up, what's up?
Yeah. Like, hey, what's going on?
Got his number?
Yeah.
Like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
I was just right by you in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him I say hello.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah, I just it's so random.
I know.
But they're from California, and so they're out there, and I just thought that was really
That's awesome.
That was really interesting. But
Small
yeah,
world.
It is a small world. I don't know if Tanner has the stunt double in him, but
I don't know, Tanner. I don't know, dude.
might need to stick to kicking.
Yeah. You can do.
But yeah, well, I'm so glad you were able to come on
Yes,
the
me too.
podcast. I know, I've been here for 3 years, so I've been covering you for those 3 years, and I've enjoyed getting to know you, and I've enjoyed
too,
all the
Jess.
Chick-fil-A post-game meals.
Post-game meals, guys.
Who is gonna provide me with the Chick-fil-A now?
Hopefully one of the other linebackers.
Hopefully,
Keep it a thing.
Yeah.
Linebackers, if you're hearing this right now, you better keep it a thing for
Yeah.
Jess, all right? She does a lot for us, okay? She's there in our corner.
Yes, and I'm always hungry.
Yes. Me too.
But yeah, I feel like you always bring snacks. So except for this time, but
Did bring. I was joking.
I was
I'm
like,
just joking. I didn't bring
actually, I
snacks.
have a whole Chick-fil-A.
No, I'm just joking.
But yeah, no, I always appreciated that, and appreciated you
appreciate
be
you.
willing
Yeah.
to always come on and
Always.
do interviews and stuff. So
Appreciate you covering me the last 3
yeah,
years. I've
I
had
feel
a fun
like
time.
it has been fun. I feel like all of your interviewing experience really just carries over into these NFL interviews. I mean, I'm sure they're
Exactly.
like, man, it sounds like he gets
done
to
it.
interview with
Yeah.
some pretty
Yeah.
cool people at Oklahoma State. They really
only-
taught him how to
exactly
talk on camera and talk to
you guys
us.
have done a good job, and I've grown since high school. My high school ones were terrible. Y'all want to go back and watch some of my high school interviews? Whew, they're terrible. But yeah, just 1,000 interviews ever since I've been here. But I've had a fun time doing all of them. So.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to look at it. Some people don't like to do the interviews, but
I
it's an
love it. It's
opportunity.
fun. Like good
Yeah.
laughs,
Yeah.
old memories, stuff
It's a
like
good
that.
opportunity.
Then you're like, man, this guy's grown a lot in interviews. Just things that you should grow in,
Yeah.
growing each day.
Yeah. So I mean, you took over as host at the beginning.
Exactly.
But then, did you see me like swoop in there and take
Yeah,
it
I
back
know.
over?
I let it happen. I'm gonna let it happen. I ain't gonna lie. I let it happen. I'm gonna be the nice guy here.
Well, we can't wait to see what you do in the NFL, and we're obviously going to be keeping up with you and keeping in touch. So thank you so much for coming on the Orange Power Podcast. We will see you guys right back here next week.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2021 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/OSUmom.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, bikes for the whole family are just a click away. Buy online at academy.com with our free in-store assembly. Your next set of wheels, plus helmets, pads, and water bottles will be waiting for you at our in-store pickup counter. Get to the fun faster with our in-store pickup and free assembly at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
At OG&E, the energy we deliver is more than electrical. We energize the future by balancing our efforts to provide the lowest rates possible with our responsibility to protect the environment for future generations. That's why we've strengthened our power grid through new technologies, leading to a 40% reduction in CO2 emissions, which, when combined with our rates, makes us an industry leader. Because at OG&E, we do more than energize a power grid. At OG&E, we energize life.
Decorative towel.
There was a mess. I wiped up a mess.
Yeah, you...
Where is the box? Never mind, I found it!
Welcome back, football fans. We'll see you in the fridge.